everyone, it's day, hang on, what is this doing? Alright, anyways, sorry. Day 26 of SSSVEDA, and today's topic is what is my favorite movie? And like most things where you ask me what my favorite is, I have more than one answer. So, I love the Fast and the Furious series. I have not seen 8 yet, and I probably will not see it until it's either out on like Redbox or on one of the movie channels or something. I want to say I love the Scream movie series, but I really love the first one. Like, I saw the first one 3 times in 3 weeks. Like, I think it was a Friday night. I'm gonna just assume that it was either Friday or Saturday because I was in high school at the time. And for 3 weeks in a row, I went to see it. I went to see it every week. Each of those 3 weeks was somebody different. And like with that movie, you know, the first time that you kind of see it, you kind of jump at the different spots where somebody jumps out. But when you see it, you know, 2 more times in the 2 following weeks, it's, you know, you kind of know what's coming. But it was, I still remember that it was really exciting for me to go with people who had not seen the movie and me not telling them anything that was going to happen and not giving them any hints that something was about to happen and just kind of, you know, looking over and just watching their faces when whatever happened. But anyways, so I really like the first one. I'll watch the other 3, but the first is definitely my favorite of that series. So Scream and then Fast and the Furious. I like the Final Destination movies. I like how the 5th one, right? There's only 5. They finally, yeah. How the 5th one tied into the first, and that's all I'll say in case somebody still is waiting to see it. I don't know. What other movies? Oh, okay, here's one that's not in a series of movies. Only because NSYNC guys are in it. I really like On the Line, which if you don't know, which there's a good chance people don't know about this movie, came out in 2001. I almost said 2011. That's too soon. Came out in 2001. Joey and Lance are in it. About a guy that meets a girl on a train, on the L train in Chicago, and then is too chicken to get her name or her number, and then races around town for weeks trying to find her while his friends pull some goofball move to find her. And anyways, it didn't do well in theaters, but like I said, I like it because Joey and Lance are in it. And then there's a funny thing at the end with Chris and Justin. But it's the kind of like teen romantic comedy movie where if at the time, let me think, like at the time, I didn't write notes today, so that's why I'm like pausing to think a lot. Who was it? Julia Stiles and Freddie Prinze Jr. and who else was in a bunch of the teenage things at the time? Paul Walker. Well, he wasn't in a ton of them, but Matthew Lillard. Like all those kind of people, like those that were doing the teen romantic comedies at the time, at the end of the 90s, you know, early 2000s. If they had been the people in the movie instead, if Freddie Prinze Jr. had played Lance's part and Matthew Lillard had played Joey's part and Julia Stiles was the girl, I have a feeling it would have done more well in sales just because of who was in it. I think that's why a lot of people did not go see it. But anyways, I really like it. So there. What else? Oh, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Whenever that movie comes on, I pretty much don't think it matters. Well, almost. It almost doesn't matter where in the movie I realize it's on. I will watch it until the end. I'm the same way with Titanic and with Twister. I will watch those too. I remember with Titanic on, I don't know, some channel a few years ago, they were playing it 3 nights in a row. And the first night let me think. Like the first night I realized the movie was on just as like the iceberg was about to hit the ship. So I watched it from that point to the end. The second night I watched the entire movie from beginning to end, even though I had just seen like the last half. Like I couldn't stop myself. And then the third night, I still watched part of it, and I can't remember what part. It was just like, why not? We'll just keep watching the whole dang thing. Something like that. I don't know. What else? Well, those are more movies that I'll watch, like, no matter what. But I guess because I'll watch them no matter what, they're kind of like, that kind of makes them my favorites. And I think that's pretty much it. Like, there's other movies that I always like to watch, but, well, maybe not as much anymore. Yeah. So I guess that's kind of it. I mean, like I said, I can't just stick to one favorite thing. There's always going to be a ton of them. Yeah. So leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite movie is. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.